United Nations Brundtland Commission defines sustainability as meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. In the business context, sustainability is a shared agenda to improve the lives of the people, mitigating the negative impacts of business activities on the ecosystems and the development of the nation's wider economy. As Malaysia's premier food and agribusiness company and as one of the world's largest producers of crude palm oil, FGV puts a great emphasis on sustainable business practices. In line with the 12th Malaysian Plan under the Shared Prosperity Initiative, as well as the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and in strengthening our national food security. FGV strives to contribute towards the realization of a sustainable future for all via our enhanced sustainability framework. FGV places great emphasis on its sustainability agenda, which is represented by our green sustainability logo. The green logo is more than a design. It is a definitive statement of our unwavering commitment to embrace sustainability as part of our pride culture, our ethos. Our sustainability framework aims to create long-term value for all our stakeholders across our core business sectors: plantation, sugar, logistics, and not to forget our emerging food sector as well. This will be achieved by giving strong emphasis on environmental, social, and governance (ESG) considerations across our business operations and supply chain. The Sustainability Framework focuses on specific key areas to align our efforts with global good practices to address pressing sustainability challenges and to remain competitive in the industry. One of the key areas is to promote economic growth, which reflects our commitment to balance the need for economic development with the imperative to protect the environment and social well-being by concentrating on three components. The first component is responsible production achieved through the adoption of good agricultural practices and certification by international and national bodies recognized by the industry. The second component is responsible sourcing, which is crucial in ensuring our raw materials are sourced from suppliers who comply with sustainability standards. This is done through our traceability, supplier management, and smallholder inclusion programs. And the third component is enhancement of livelihood among employees and local communities, particularly smallholders, through capacity building and procurement of their fresh fruit bunches. Hence, we are proud to share that we have achieved the following. FGV is committed to respecting human rights throughout our operations and supply chain, particularly on upholding labor standards and the principle of non-discrimination, diversity, equity and inclusion (DEI) in the workplace, safeguarding the best interest of the child by focusing on the prevention of child labor and access to education. Thus, we are proud to share that we have achieved and pledged to the following. FGV also commits to contribute positive impacts to the environment for a greener future. One of the components under this commitment is circularity through efficient waste and water management. Another component is climate action, where we commit to halve our greenhouse gas emissions by 2030 and become a net zero emissions business by 2050. We are also committed to preserving biodiversity and wildlife through our river management and environmental and conservation program. We are proud to share that we have achieved and pledged to the following. In advancing our sustainability agenda, we employ a high standard of corporate governance across the board to ensure all programs and initiatives are executed responsibly and in a transparent manner. By leveraging on digitalization and innovation practices, we aim to create equitable and sustainable long-term value for all our stakeholders. And our efforts have been recognized by various institutions with conferment of prestigious ESG awards and accolades. We are committed to supporting the nation's sustainability agenda in an integrated manner, together with other players in the agribusiness sector, with emphasis on people, their livelihood, and the environment. Come on board with us to build a thriving Malaysia for generations to come and to achieve our vision of delivering sustainable food and agri-products to the world. FGV, cultivating a sustainable future.